Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
We welcome you in to the TP, Decatur, Indiana, and Bellmont High School is the site for high school basketball on this Thursday evening. As the girls have taken center stage during the postseason, it is still boys basketball going on in the regular season until the end of February. Tonight, a Northeast State contest as the East Noble Knights are on the road trying to snap a 7-game losing streak, taking on the Bellmont Braves, who are trying to snap a 5-game losing streak of their own. Jaron Matheny for SummitCitySports.com. Matt Jackson running our camera tonight. So glad that you are with us for this Northeast 8 matchup as East Noble tries to get back into the winning column. They fell to Norwell on Friday night, 59-49 the final score. And as I previously mentioned, make it 7 losses in a row for East Noble. Their last win came back on January 2nd at home against Central Noble, a 58-41 victory. Up next for the Knights, they will take on Bishop Dwenger next Wednesday, February 11th, and then back in conference play at New Haven next Friday, February 13th. For the Bellmont Braves, they are riding that 5-game losing streak. They lost 61-36 on Saturday against Leo. Last win for the Braves back on January 6th. They defeated Heritage 49-48, your final score. And up next for Bellmont, they'll go back to conference play, another conference game at DeKalb next Friday for the Braves. Head coach Ed Bentley for East Noble in his first season at the helm with the Knights, 174 wins and 102 losses in his coaching tenure. He's in his 12th season overall as a head coach. Spent his first 8 years at Angola, had 2 20-plus win seasons, won 3 sectional titles before he spent a year at Westview and then 2 years at Eastside. One of those seasons at Eastside, also another 20-win season for head coach Ed Bentley. On the other side, head coach Peyton Selking in his first head coaching gig, now in season number 3 with the Braves, a 30-34 overall record. Bellmont 20-5 in year 1, just 5-19 last season, but a win tonight will get them over that win total from a season ago with 8 games still to go in the regular season. They have lost in the opening round of sectional both years with Selking at the helm. East Noble averaging 42 points per game offensively, allowing 54 points per contest. Scored a season-high 58 points against Central Noble and a season-low 23 points against Columbia City. Columbia City also held Bellmont to their season-low 34 points. Season-high for the Braves, 79 against Adams Central. Bellmont averaging almost 10 points, and it is 10.5 points per game more than East Noble this season. They are allowing 6 more points per game as well defensively. Your Northeast 8 standings coming into tonight. New Haven is the top dog in the conference. The Bulldogs 14-4 overall, 5-0 in the NE8. Huntington North second at 11-5 on the season, 4-1 in the Northeast 8 Conference. Columbia City, DeKalb, and Norwell all 3-2. Bellmont East Noble 0-5, Leo in front of them at 2-3. So one of these teams going to pick up their first conference win of the year tonight. There is another conference game this evening, DeKalb at Leo, boys basketball, and we've also got boys basketball non-conference NE8 against the SAC as Huntington North is on the road at Carroll this evening. Saturday, more conference action. Columbia City at Norwell, as well as New Haven at Huntington North. We'll also have DeKalb at Bishop Lures in a non-conference matchup. It is postseason time. Sectional girls basketball is upon us, and we've got sectional coverage for you this weekend. Girls sectional semifinals begin tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Do not miss it. As a reminder, all of our games that we are streaming can only be watched on the IHSAA Champions Network. You can download the app or go to ihsaatv.org to watch. It's really easy. If you've got a smart TV at home, just download the IHSAA Champions Network app, search for Summit City Sports or whatever team you want to watch, look for our logo, click on our games. We'll have Wayne against Norwell at Southside in 4A Sectional 6 action. East Noble, the host for Concordia and DeKalb in 3A Sectional number 21 at 6 o'clock. Lures against Adams Central at Woodland, and then Hamilton at Fremont in 1A Sectional 52. Those are your 6 p.m. games. 7:30 semifinal number 2, Huntington North versus Homestead at Southside. Leo will take on East Noble at East Noble in the second semifinal game tomorrow night in Sectional 21. Whitco, the number 1 team in Class 2A, faces the number 10 team in Class 2A in Bluffton at Woodland. That is a 7:30 approximate start time on Friday night. And then Blackhawk Christian will face Bethany Christian at Fremont. That game also 7:30 approximately tomorrow evening. Sectional championships will be at 7 or 7:30 depending upon the host site. I believe Southside's championship game starts at 7. Everybody else is 7:30 for our coverage. So we are at Southside, East Noble, Woodland, and Fremont for postseason girls basketball, and then we'll travel to regional as well, and one of the regionals in our area right here at Bellmont for girls basketball. So maybe the Braves will make their way back home in their sectional, which is being hosted by Mississinawa. That gets us ready for tonight's game here in Decatur at the TP. As both teams have returned to their respective huddles, we'll get ready to turn it over to our public address announcer. We will step aside briefly for the national anthem, and then we'll meet the starters for both teams. As East Noble and Bellmont, both teams looking to snap losing streaks here in 2026 and trying to pick up their first conference win of the year. Officials have taken the floor so far this season for East Noble. Their stats are only through 12 games played online. Bellmont doesn't have their stats available online, so a little bit blind in those categories because some of these numbers are going to be different now than they were, 4 games ago. But through 12 games played, Carson Walke, the leading scorer for East Noble, he's played 7 games this season through the 12 that are on the statistical page on Max Prep. So Walke, 15.7 points per game, 6 rebounds. Alex Scott, 12.2 points per game, 4.3 rebounds. And Keegan Derry, 2.4 points per game, 2.4 rebounds, and 2.4 assists. He leads the team in assists so far this season. Let's get ready for tonight's national anthem. We'll step aside, come back with basketball between Bellmont and East Noble. Both teams trying to snap losing streaks. East Noble's lost 7 straight. Bellmont's lost 5 in a row. Somebody going to break that skid here tonight. We'll be right back after the national anthem. We'll take a 2-minute pause and then come back with your starters here at SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season. Take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
We welcome you back into the TP here at Bellmont High School, Decatur, Indiana. It's time to meet the starters for both teams, starting with the visitors on the scoreboard, the East Noble Knights. Let's turn it over to our public address announcer. Well, how about that with the on-court display here at Bellmont? Let's run through the starters for both teams once again. Carson Walke, Keegan Derry, Alex Scott, Evan Cope, and Hunter Shire, your starting five for East Noble. Jack Hackman, Daniel Selking, Cam Summers, Bo Baker, and Jack Schultz in the starting lineup for Bellmont. We are ready to tip this one off. Walke in the middle wins the opening tip for East Noble. We are underway from the TP. Bellmont High School, glad that you're with us on this Thursday evening. Boys basketball fully in the centerfold tonight. Scott goes baseline, sends it to the corner. Cope for three, off the iron and out. Loose ball defensive rebound, high up in the air, and snagged out of the sky by Scott. He's shifty when he gets into space. Goes out for a Walke triple, and Walke knocks it down. East Noble strikes first. In year number 1 with the Knights, but his 12th year overall as a head coach. A win tonight would get him to win number 175 in his coaching career. Inbound, Schultz. Nice move, and the jumper's good. A little bit of full court pressure, 3/4 court pressure shown by Bellmont. Cope gets it into the middle. Scott on the Northeast 8 logo for this conference matchup between East Noble and Bellmont. Both teams seeking that first win of the conference season. Walke, teardrop is good. Six and a half to play first quarter. Backdoor look right to the rim and one. Hackman to Selking, and Daniel Selking with a finish. We'll go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. Watch towards the score bug, bottom of your screen. Just a simple backdoor action there, and Selking earns himself a trip to the free throw line. That look at our replay, courtesy of Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning. Free throw is good. Tied up at 5 as Shire on the other end, right at the rim. Easy for 2. So scoring in bunches to begin things here tonight. Selking, top of the key, well contested. It's off the mark. They'll tap this one out. Collected on the glass by Schultz. Or away from the glass, but an offensive rebound nonetheless. Right wing 3 is on the way, off the heel. Loose ball inside. Extra chances aplenty for Bellmont. And that sends Jake Hackman, to the line for 2 free throws for the Braves. Shire picks up his first. And already the 3rd team foul on East Noble. Hackman 2 for 2. And we're once again tied up at 7 here in Decatur. 5:45 first quarter. And good start to this game offensively for both teams. Scott. Good defense out up high, and then a little bit too much contact from Jake Hackman. First foul against the Braves. And a sub coming in for East Noble. Owen Will, the freshman, 6'3", checks in for the Knights. There is Will with this first touch. Derry directing traffic, tried to bounce it in. Didn't see a kicked ball there. We're headed out the other way as Selking traveled, trying to make his way to the cup. Turnover off a turnover, so both sides giving up a possession there. The arrow does favor Bellmont on a jump ball. 5:20 first quarter. East Noble with possession. That pass didn't find anybody. And on the bench, Coach Bentley just put his arms in the air and he's asking, what are we doing? Not the play they were scheduled to run there. 3 minutes off the clock in the opening quarter. Bellmont back to work offensively. Daniel Selking filtered a pass through, and this one is thrown off of Will to keep possession with Bellmont. So we're parked up in the corner here in Decatur. On the inbound, Summers right back to Selking. Drive in, kick out, right to Cope, and a turnover. Alex Scott ahead of the pack, driving in. Good contest, and Scott finishes to put East Noble back in front. First points for Scott so far. This three doesn't drop. Offensive rebound for Baker, and he'll get the and one. Bo Baker with a putback, sticks it home for two, plus the foul. Fourth team foul. And Baker can't convert on the and one free throw. All even as Walke dribbled this one off his foot and out of bounds. East Noble turns it over. Timeout for Coach Bentley. It's a 9-9 ball game, but he is fired up right now. A couple of offensive possessions that have not been clean for the Knights early on. Well, we have a moment. I want to thank our sponsors, including the Big Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years, and they'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Otwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OtwillerContracting.com. And don't forget, Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. Back to live action in this 9-9 ball game, approaching the midway point of the first quarter. Go into the middle. Out of the East Noble timeout. Look on the backside. Summers is there, and he'll lay it off the glass for two more. So Cam Summers with the bucket. Bishop Dwenger ahead 12-11 at the end of the first quarter at Snyder. Will bounced it down to Scott, who turns, put it up, but was too strong. Cam Summers running the floor for Bellmont. Goes back to Hackman. Looking backdoor at Selking. This is out of bounds. Going to stay here, though, as it was last touched by East Noble. 3:31 first quarter, and a sub for the Knights. Luca Benedict is on for Evan Cope. Summers goes into Baker, sends it out. Corner pocket three is too strong. Miss from Schultz. Patience on offense here. Deflected pass, though, and a takeaway. Hackman. Fake the pass. Summers takes the three. Off the iron and out. Alex Scott, defensive board. Zooms down the floor, kicks out. Benedict the tray. Defensive board for Baker. We got an up and down game all of a sudden. Selking pulls in transit. Short. Offensive rebound. Put back for Summers. No over the back call there. And it's a 4-point advantage for the home team. 2:35 first quarter. Will. Scott dicing into the lane, and he's fouled. Blocking foul will put him at the line for two free throws. Selking charged with his first. And the first free throw is good for Alex Scott. First free throws of the night for East Noble. Bellmont has started the game 3 had started the game 3 for 3 at the line. Missed that and one opportunity last time. Scott pins them both home. East Noble back within 2 here in the first quarter. Summers to the rim, missed it. Second chance though, Baker out, Hackman, 3 is good. Two minutes left in the first. Loose ball, a reach-in foul coming against Bellmont. This is going to be on Summers. Team foul number 3 on Bellmont. Nearly lost the ball, did lose the ball. Selking right to the rim. And Bellmont opening up a 7-point lead here in the first quarter. Waltke dices through the lane himself and picks up 2. 7 points for Waltke. Selking back out, good action on offense. This Summers 3 was open but can't connect. And now another foul coming against Bellmont. Schultz, team foul number 4, so both teams will be in the bonus for the rest of this first quarter on the next foul. Final 67 seconds of the first. Waltke. Double team comes with Baker and Summers. Finds help as Scott goes down. Scott gets it back, kicks out. Jacob Fox in the game with Cope, and East Noble comes up empty-handed. Summers down to Baker. Turns. Offensive rebound. Hackman short. Relentless effort from the Braves on the glass. And now Selking bumped into by Scott, and we've got free throws for Bellmont. So they're in the bonus. And the second on Alex Scott. And that means a couple of subs actually coming in for East Noble. The final 24.4 of this first quarter. 2 free throws for Selking. Derry back on the floor. Quake in for the first time. Selking hits both. Isaac Baker checks in for this final 24 seconds of the first quarter. East Noble trying to make sure they've got the final possession of the quarter. And too handsy defensively from Hackman, and not what Bellmont's looking to do there. They just gave East Noble a free trip to the free throw line. And what's already been a high-scoring first quarter. Derry shooting 2 as Hackman just picked up his second. Derry 1 for 2 at the line. Bellmont 13 seconds. Pass was deflected. As it went out of bounds, stays with Bellmont. 5.4 left in the quarter. Isaac Baker to inbound. Send it inside. Summers, floater, no, and that will end the first quarter of play. High-scoring opening quarter of action here at the TP, and it's the home team, Bellmont, in front by 6 after 1 here on SummitCitySports.com.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
20-14, Bellmont leading East Noble after the first quarter of action. We got some score updates for you as well. DeKalb all over Leo at halftime, 39-16. The Barons in front, as inside Selking has 2 more. He's the leading scorer in this game with 9 points. Derry had it poked free by Selking, then it went out of bounds. Going to stay with East Noble. Derry just kept his body out of the way from that, touching him on the way out too. Sophomore Daniel Selking, 9 points, leading all scorers so far. Will, good look inside, couldn't get it to drop. Summers out to Selking, baseline, help comes from Will, and it's a foul. That's going to put Selking back at the line for 2 free throws, and it was a free throw heavy opening quarter unofficially. Bellmont 5 for 6 at the line, East Noble 3 for 4 in the first quarter. Get you our schedule for the rest of this week. Coming up at halftime. Hopefully have a halftime score from Bishop Dwenger and Snyder then as well. And we'll see if we can get caught up on that Huntington North and Carroll game and give you an update from there. The only other Northeast State game tonight, as we mentioned, DeKalb all over Leo at the half, 39-16. Selking 2 for 2. He's into double figures as Cope goes baseline. High floater is off the side of the backboard. But a takeaway for Waltke. Earns an extra possession for East Noble as Derry goes inside against 2 defenders. He's able to place it off the glass. So Derry now with 3 points. Summers, right lane, hands it off. Schultz out for Baker. This is Isaac Baker. Regains his dribble. Now Selking at the logo. Summers catch and pull from 3. Halfway down, popped out. Alex Scott defensive rebound, and Bo Baker got him on the way down. Whistles have been plentiful. At 6:25 in the second quarter. Each team with 1 personal or 1 team foul in the quarter. But Alex Scott, 2 personal fouls, is out there on the floor right now for East Noble. Hackman on the other side for Bellmont, 2 personal fouls. He's currently on the bench. We'll see if East Noble chips away at this lead a little bit more if they get him back in the game. despite the foul trouble. East Noble clearly thinking they've got to have Scott out there even with his 2 personals. Selking jumped the passing lane and causes a foul against East Noble. And it's on Scott, his 3rd personal. And I'll bring Owen Will back on, although he's picked up a foul in this quarter too. So it is foul trouble across the board for both teams. Jake Hackman with 2 for Bellmont. Alex Scott now with 3 exits. And we've got an offensive foul on this side of the floor. If it's on Summers, that's his 2nd. That's on Baker, Bo Baker, his 2nd. So, yeah, that tells you the story of this game so far. Teams trying to stay out of foul trouble here in the first half. 5:53 left in the second quarter, and we've got 3 guys on the bench. 2 for Bellmont, 1 for East Noble, in some serious foul trouble right now. Backdoor look, Waltke at the rim, and we've got another whistle. And Waltke heading to the line for free throws. Who's this one on? Isaac Baker, his first. And the first free throw is down for Waltke. 7 points in the first quarter for him. One for 2. Offensive rebound, though, and a second chance for East Noble. Cope saves it, but to nobody for the Knights. And that second chance goes by the wayside. Schultz gave it out to Selking, creates the separation himself, hits the step back J. That is next level. Daniel Selking, silky smooth right there. Deflected ball, Baker. Recollected by Waltke. Baker playing right up on him defensively, and we got 2 whistles. You can't play that aggressive defensively tonight. Officials are trying to make it clear across the board, and it's time for these teams on the floor to adjust. Isaac Baker's 2nd, team foul number 4 of the quarter. That's something great that our coach Keith Edmonds always says on our broadcasts is, you know, the stripes are never wrong. You got to adjust to them. Derry on the attack. He's got 5 points now, surpassing his season average. Summers downhill, sends it into the corner, collected by Schultz. Now the handoff, back to Summers for 3. And that one came up a little bit short. Legs weren't as much into that one. 4:30 to play, first half. Will looked inside. Now he'll hold. Little jab step, makes his way to the rim. Floater, just offline, got his own board. Will goes back up and good. Owen Will for 2. Going to work. Owen Will for 2 points. His first bucket of the evening. Travel. And this one heading the other way, and we'll check out that last possession here on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And nice move by Will on the inside. Cope gave it up. Then go right back to him. Into the corner, Derry. He's on fire for East Noble. Derry with 8 points. And he's averaging under 3 points per game coming into tonight. East Noble back within 2 and showing a lot of grit here on the road. Selking, great pass into Summers. no whistle. Coach Selking losing his mind. 5-on-4 the other way. Fox for the lead. And a timeout for Bellmont off the loose ball rebound. And Coach Selking is immediately talking to the officials about that last call that he thinks they missed. It is a full timeout for Bellmont. Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu for more information. If you're looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them on Freedom Way or online, tjwindustrial.com. And don't forget the 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. Bellmont basketball out of the first timeout of the night for the Braves. 3:05 to go in the first half. Snyder in front of Bishop Dwenger at the half, 32-27. Looking back door, this one was off a foot, out of bounds. Bellmont has consistently tried to go jab step towards the top of the key and then break to the baseline. Selking. Three was blocked by Will. How about the freshman? Now he's alone up ahead. Owen Will, the lay-in. Making it happen on both ends. Timeout for East Noble as they're going to try and ride the wave of this last possession. How about it? Owen Will has come to play tonight. The block and then the leak out. And Will ties us up at 26. .30-second timeout for East Noble. Don't forget, you can earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. And don't forget, Always 100 Basketball has academy drills and skills going on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights until May 28th. $10 to drop in, work on your skills, and get better at the game. It's hosted at the PSM Fieldhouse by Always 100 Basketball. $10 Monday, Tuesday, Thursday nights from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Preschoolers through seniors in high school, welcome to participate. 26-26 as East Noble continues to fight here at the TP. .240 left in the first half. New look, Easton Baker is in the game for Bellmont. He dumps right down inside, and Summers with his first points of the second quarter. Easton Baker on the assist. Derry, that would have been deep. He gives up for Fox instead, work it around the arc, and now go into Owen Will. Outside shot for Cope is long. Selking, defensive rebound. Selking, he just lost the ball trying to draw the contact there, and it ends up in a turnover instead. Got to stay under control as you're going to the bucket. Inside at 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Waltke to Fox. Derry, baseline, wrapped a pass back out up high. Loose ball, and it will be over and back on the touch from Fox. Knights turn it over. Bellmont basketball leading by 2. And again, some foul trouble for both teams in this first half. We'll break it down at our halftime break. Possession arrow favors East Noble on a jump ball. Selking, good look from 3. Buries another. So back up by 5. That doesn't fall for Walkey. Inside, Summers offline. Derry. And we've got a foul against Bellmont. I'll make that the 5th team foul against the Braves. And East Noble shooting 2 free throws, and it is Derry at the line to shoot free throws. 2 of them. First free throw, no good. So both teams get into the bonus in that first quarter. East Noble is here now. All around. And a foul coming against the Knights off that missed free throw. Jacob Fox with his first. Team foul number 3 there on East Noble. Final minute of the first half. Daniel Selking, 15 points, looking for 17. He gets them. Left elbow jumper for Selking, 2 more. Puts him up to 16 points in this game. Cope spins it inside. Walkey trying to back down. Right block against the smaller defender in Baker. And Walkey into double figures. He's got 10 points. 22 seconds left in the first half. Deep 3 from Selking. How about it? Daniel Selking. 19 first half points. Final 7 seconds of the quarter. Walkey heavily contested, no. And that is how this first half comes to a close, and a high-scoring first half of basketball here at the TP. Northeast 8 action. Bellmont, East Noble, both looking for their first win of the conference season, and it's a good one. 36-28. Bellmont leads East Noble at the break. We'll step aside, take a 90-second pause. Come back with your first half stats after this here, SummitCitySports.com.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season. Take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Really good first half of basketball. Bellmont leads 36-28 over East Noble at the break. Daniel Selking, upon actually adding up the numbers, has 21 points at the halftime break to lead all scorers in this game. 21 points for Selking, 6 points for Summers, 5 for Hackman, Baker, Bo Baker with 2, and Schultz with 2, totaling up to 36 first-half points for Bellmont. Waltke with 10 points in the first half to lead East Noble. Derry with a really good first half of play. He's got 8 at the break. Alex Scott with 4 points. Owen Will with 4 points. And then Hunter Shire with 2 points as well. The foul trouble for both teams, though. Bo Baker with 2 personals. Jake Hackman with 2 personals. Isaac Baker has 2 personal fouls at the half. And for East Noble, Alex Scott, 3 personal fouls at the break. He's the one that's in some bigger foul trouble for East Noble going into the second half. Don't forget, we've got sectional girls basketball coming your way tomorrow night. Semifinals from 4A sectional number 6, 3A sectional 21, 2A sectional 36, and 1A sectional number 52. We'll have all those games for you on the IHSAA Champions Network. That's the only place you can watch postseason action. You cannot watch it on YouTube like we do during the regular season. Postseason can only be viewed on the IHSAA Champions Network. It's 36-28. Bellmont leads at the half over East Noble. We'll have second half action coming your way in about 7 minutes here. SummitCitySports.com. Do have an update for you before we take this break. Snyder leads Dwenger 32-27 at the end of the half, at the end of the first half, and it is DeKalb 50, Leo 30 going into the fourth quarter at Leo. Again, we'll take an extended break here. Come back with second half action after this. SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Go.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays. And while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
Street life, I was trying to sound harder than the street life. Ran the streets till I'm tired, couldn't sleep.
Gearing up for second half action between East Noble and Bellmont here, SummitCitySports.com. Glad to be with you on this Thursday evening. Before we get into the second half, I want to remind you of some of our great sponsors who have made tonight's broadcast possible, including the Big-Eyed Fish. They've been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. You can enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big-Eyed Fish. Tom Steele Tire's been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services. At Otweather Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process. From bid to build, visit OtweatherContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, jump on board. Together, we can reach the summit. And Jolly Law Firm is the area's best criminal defense firm, helping defend the accused from the government. Whether you're facing an OWI or any other criminal accusation, Jolly Law Firm is the answer. Don't forget, Sioka Cleaning and Restoration is providing commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Third quarter ready to begin. And it's an 8-point Bellmont advantage. Season high in scoring for the Braves. 79 points against Adams Central. Certainly in the realm of possibility tonight, especially if they can play the way they did offensively in the first half. East Noble's season high was 58 points. That was their last win, January 2nd over Central Noble. Alex Scott is back in the game. They go inside right off the jump. Kick out for a Waltke triple. And East Noble feel like they had that one drawn up coming into the second half. Perfectly executed there for Coach Bentley's group. Hackman back in the game. Bo Baker back on the floor as well despite their 2 fouls. Selking creates the separation and then hits another 3. 24 points for Daniel Selking. He is lighting it up tonight here on the home floor. Waltke, step through, left hand, couldn't come up with a finish. Looking backdoor, and we're not on the same page there. Bellmont is looking for that action every time they come down the floor. A minute already off the clock in this third quarter. Scott into the corner for Waltke. Working around the arc left. This is Cope. Bounced it down low to Shire. Loose ball again, and a takeaway for Bellmont. Summers scans the floor. He'll attack himself and lay it up and in. Summers off the glass has 8. There's a kicked ball as they were trying to get that backdoor action to Waltke, and here's been one of the difference makers tonight for East Noble. Owen Will coming back in for the Knights. He's kind of locked down that center position in this game for East Noble. Really strong second quarter. Just a freshman. Coming out to set the screen. Derry to Cope. Good setup for the Cope triple. Offensive rebound, tap back out. Waltke got him another chance. Will for 3. Rimmed out. Not sure that's exactly the shot they want from their bigger man, but a good look nonetheless. And there's too much body by Alex Scott. He just picked up his 4th. And that's going to send Coach Bentley back to the bench. And we'll bring in Nathan Potts. Schultz up high to Selking. At the volleyball line. He can make it from there. He skips it over instead to Summers. Baseline drive. Summers got his pass deflected by Cope up in the air. Will stay with Bellmont. 5:38 third quarter. 10-point Bellmont advantage, both these teams. Riding losing streaks. East Noble's lost 7 in a row. Bellmont, their last 5 have been losses. That between the wickets of Baker. Waltke, free throw line jumper. Couple of East Noble bodies hit the deck. 4 on 3 the other way, and it's Schultz straight to the rim. Missed it. Bo Baker, second chance, was blocked by Will, but we got a foul coming on East Noble. Let's check it out. Who's it on? It's on the guard, Derry, that was in there, not the big man, Will. Bo Baker at the line to shoot 2 free throws. 5:15 with the clock stopped in the third quarter, and Bellmont a chance to increase this lead to potentially 12 as Baker hits the first. Baker 2 for 2. 12-point lead for Bellmont. East Noble did chip away at an earlier big advantage for the Braves, but in a little bit more of a hole now. Waltke inside. Here's Owen Will, and he got fouled going to that little hook action. And he's really impressive. Bo Baker just picked up his third. And will go at the line. Second free throw off the mark. 1 for 2 on this trip for East Noble. They've left a couple at the line. Bellmont really has not. They've been very good at the charity stripe here this evening. Summers just in front of the left elbow, missed it. Derry defensive board. He does so much of the dirty work for this Knights group. Inside, Waltke. Summers on his back. Couple of jerseys around him. Potts sends it into the corner. Derry, the 3-ball. Offensive rebound for Potts. Derry, a second chance. Buries it. Keegan Derry into double figures. He's got 11. Knocks down a big-time 3 there for East Noble as they cut it back to 8. Hackman into Baker. Top of the key, Summers, no. And Cope a defensive board. Here comes East Noble again, not going away easily. Potts to Waltke. Waltke into the corner. That was deflected out by Selking, and he's trying to get his group going again. So we go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay and check out this 3 from Derry. Second chance was good. Back to live action here with this inbound. 3:35, third quarter. Bellmont led by 12 just a little bit ago. Derry slicing into the lane, scoops and scores. Keegan Derry putting on a show tonight has helped put East Noble on his back as Alex Scott has dealt with some foul trouble, and the Knights are still in this game. Third quarter, 6-point deficit. Selking, step back 3. That one, a little bit of a forced shot. Derry ahead to Waltke. He'll drive inside, and 1 for Waltke. And East Noble can draw back within a possession with a free throw here. Easton Baker back in. Selking tagged with his second. And it is a one-possession game as Waltke hits the free throw. 16 points for him. 2:45 third quarter, 3-point game. Too much body contact from Waltke. His second. Bellmont, 7 points in this quarter, outscored 12-7 so far. Summers floats it out right. Schultz went to spin, has to kick it out. Cope into the passing lane, deflected it. And looking for a foul on the way out, Coach Bentley was, as a nice job there by Easton Baker, the freshman for Bellmont. Give the Braves possession again. 2:25 third quarter. Here is Baker to Selking. Got around one defender, got blocked by Will. Baker floats it up, and good though. Bo Baker for 2. Bellmont takes the timeout. And it is a 5-point game once again with 2:16 to go in the third quarter. Full timeout for East Noble. Don't forget, online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf. SummitCitySports.edu. If you are looking for specialists in design, build, mechanical, and refrigeration, turn to the experts at TJW Industrial. You can find them on Freedom Way in Fort Wayne or online at tjwindustrial.com. The 12,000 Hoosier men and women with Laborers District Council and affiliated local unions that build Indiana. We are LIUNA. And earn your edge this season. PSM's Edge Training Program maximizes your athleticism through personalized performance training to reach your goals and get you to the next level. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com/edge to schedule your free consultation. Thanks to all of our great sponsors who have made tonight's broadcast possible. You'll see them going through the right side of your screen as well. If you're at any of those local businesses, make sure you say thank you for supporting high school athletics and thank you for supporting us at Summit City Sports so we can continue to do these games. East Noble basketball trailing by 5 as we come up on the final 2-minute stanza of the third quarter. Waltke squares his hips, takes the three, knocks it down. Carson Waltke, 20 points. Selking unable to respond. Good box out by Derry as he's got the defensive rebound. East Noble can tie or take the lead. Cope for the lead. Off the heel. Loose ball. Baker collecting. Round up in the corner there, and everybody going to separate as Selking will let this game take a breath. Offensive foul and the push-off. Third on Selking. And a timeout for East Noble. 30-second timeout for the Knights. We're going to take the quick break with them, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds to the TP, Decatur, Indiana.
From the PSM Sports Therapy, and I have a message for college athletes. Don't let an injury slow you down while you're home from the holidays. At PSM Sports Therapy, we know athletes, and our team specializes in treating them. Whether you are recovering from surgery, dealing with a nagging injury, or just want to make sure your body is right for your upcoming season, take advantage of your break and schedule your sessions today. That way you can get back to campus feeling stronger than before. Check out our website at psmsports.com or call us at 260-266-4007 to get scheduled.
Minute 24 left in the third quarter. East Noble with the basketball, down by 2. But the Knights have been the better team here in the third quarter, and they're trying to take the lead after trailing by 12 here in the third. Benedict is in the game for the first time in the second half. This is Potts going baseline, and he draws the foul. And how about that from Coach Bentley? Credit to him on the bench. We saw Scott pick up his 4th foul, and he went to Potts, who did not see any action in the first half. And now he'll be shooting 2 free throws to try and tie this game up. First is good. Potts. 1 for 2 at the line. East Noble does trail by a point still. 1:05 third quarter. Baker for Selking. Trying to clear out all the way to the other side of the floor. Now back up high. Summers short. And Bellmont has gone cold from the floor. Waltke back out up high. Maybe East Noble wants the final shot of this third quarter. Selking on ball defense. Derry drives through the lane, sends it out. Easton Baker, his first points of the night. 6 seconds. Potts looking for help. Benedict gonna have to get it off at the horn. Oh, baby! Luca Benedict at the buzzer, and East Noble leads heading into the fourth. What a shot from Luca Benedict, his first points of the night, and it's East Noble in front as we head to the fourth quarter here on SummitCitySports.com.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
So I tell the truth all the time, ain't got no sympathy for no. I admit that I'm rich and I'm lit. Jumping up on stages, I get 200 occasions, but I ain't really the game up we made. Shut they trap down. They see how I made it, I'm the reason they won't rap now. See me out in traffic, make a hater pull his head down. Biggie's OG salute me, a stylist can't even style me. The robbers probably wanna get me on my pin, I Lamborghinis. The Yankees turn in my city, they try me, I get it cracked. Some of this still would happen if I never started rapping. My people don't steady.
50-47, East Noble leading Bellmont as we get the fourth quarter underway from the TP here in Decatur, Indiana. How about Luca Benedict with a big-time three to give East Noble the lead heading in to the fourth. SummitCitySports.com. Glad you are with us. Inside look. Offensive rebound could have potentially been over the back as Baker got in close. Easton Baker missed it, sends it out, trying to reset here for Bellmont in this opening possession of the fourth quarter. Summers. This is Isaac Baker, now to Easton. More patient possession here for the Braves than we've seen in a while. Will closes out, picks up the foul, and it's 3 free throws upcoming for Isaac Baker. So the third on Will. Missed the first though. For 2 for Baker. Big free throw upcoming here as Bellmont's been the better team at the line tonight, but 2 big misses. Missed all 3 of them, but it's an extra offensive possession for Bellmont as East Noble didn't box out. They go to Summers. Selking right down the lane. Wow, he slices to the cup. Was held to just 3 points in that third quarter, but a big bucket there. Back to a 1-point game. Benedict looking for another 3. That one was too strong. Selking can put Bellmont back in front. He pulls from distance, hit the deck. This is out of bounds and belongs to East Noble. 6:52 remaining in this one. This has been one whale of a ball game so far. Back and forth. East Noble is trailed by as many as 12 here tonight. That was in the third quarter. Will gave it up to Potts. And not on the same page as Potts as that pass goes out of bounds. And this is the interesting thing for East Noble is you've got a younger group on the floor, guys that haven't necessarily played a ton together this season. Alex Scott going to check back in. So with his 4 fouls, he's back on the floor at 6:26 remaining in this game. Let's see if he could stay out of foul trouble. He's been one of their leading scorers this season. Just 4 points tonight. Good look for Schultz. Good defense from Potts as he walled up. And that forced the miss. Scott turns to the baseline, got in real close, but maybe a little bit too far underneath the bucket. Selking. Will all over him. Bounced it to Schultz, right back to Selking, catch and pull, three's out. Scott defensive board. Derry looking for a screen. Benedict up to Potts. Good ball movement from East Noble. Derry goes down to the right block. Got a shot blocked by Summers. Selking reestablishes position. And now running coast to coast, Daniel Selking puts Bellmont back on top. Derry, corner three. This is a well offline into the hands of Easton Baker. Isaac Baker handing off for Selking. Closing in on 30 points tonight. Lost it going towards the rim there. Out ahead, Alex Scott one-on-one with Baker, and he wins it. Scott's first points of the second half. East Noble back in front, 4:25 fourth quarter. Three ball, Schultz, no. And the Knights with a 1-point lead, slowing it down. Couple of subs for both teams. Hackman for Bellmont, Walt Key for East Noble at the scorer's table. Benedict. And both whistles called at the same time there on a little reach-in foul. It's the first foul of the fourth quarter on Bellmont, so officials set the tone for this game in the first half, and the teams did adjust in the second half. Derry comes out. He's been one of the bright spots for East Noble tonight. We'll see how long he'll stay on the bench. Cope is going to come in as well for East Noble. Who's coming out? Potts looks like it's going to exit. Good stretch from him as well. Very valuable minutes from Nathan Potts tonight. And he's probably earned himself some more playing time moving forward. Owen Will off the inbound from Scott. Goes into Cope right down the right lane line. And East Noble leading by 3. Midway through the fourth, Cope's first points of the night. Selking to tie, short. Owen Will defensive rebound. East Noble calming things down once again. Waltke, 23 points. And there is the blocking foul on Bellmont. It's coming on Summers. Just his second. Again, Alex Scott for East Noble, the only one with 4 fouls in this game. He is on the floor currently. Waltke got the screen from Scott, pulls the three. Would have been a big bucket. Just a 3-point game, 3:05 to go. Hackman handing off to Bo Baker. Summers at the volleyball line, back to Hackman straight away. Patient from Bellmont. Schultz dumps into Baker. Bo Baker put it up. Missed it. Scott defensive rebound. Sends it ahead. That bounce pass turned over right to the hands of Selking. And now Scott picking up Selking. He's got 4 fouls. Got to be careful. A little fade. Looked like Dirk in there. Put back for Bo Baker. Nifty at the rim. And a timeout taken by Bellmont with 2:17 to play in the fourth quarter, and the Braves trailing by just one. Don't forget, Always 100 Academy Drills and Skills is going on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights from 5 to 6:30 p.m. from now until May 28th. It costs just $10 to drop in, work on your skills at the PSM Fieldhouse in Fort Wayne with Always 100 Basketball. Academy Drills and Skills going on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday night from 5 to 6:30 p.m. in Fort Wayne. And don't forget, tonight's broadcast is being brought to you by Summit City Sports. You can follow us on Twitter at 260sports, like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on the IHSAA Champions Network app as well. That's where you can stream all your postseason games. And if you're interested in advertising with us, you can always contact Jeff Mahoney. Bellmont with the last bucket belonging to Bo Baker. He's up to 6 points. It's East Noble who leads Bellmont 54-53. It was 50-47 East Noble at the end of the third quarter. We're about 6 minutes into the fourth quarter. Lower scoring in this quarter than any of the previous three. Selking leads all scorers with 28 points. Waltke has 23 for East Noble. .205 to go. Alex Scott sends it out to Cope, and now a touch for Benedict. We're inside the final 2-minute stretch. Timeout, East Noble. Waltke pressured with the ball out up high, and Coach Bentley has 2 remaining. Now he's got 1 remaining after he takes that timeout. It is a full timeout, so we're going to step aside and take the break with them, and we'll be back here to the TP in 30 seconds. SummitCitySports.com, East Noble leading by 1. Both the Knights and the Braves looking for conference win number 1 of the season. .54-53, East Noble leading Bellmont. Fourth quarter action from Decatur. Daniel Selking is the leading scorer in this one. He's got 28 points to lead the way. Carson Waltke with 23 for East Noble. Keegan Derry has 13 for the Knights as well. 1:43 to go. Timeouts are accurate at the bottom of your screen. Just 1 left for East Noble. They do have the possession arrow on a jump ball. No foul trouble for either team in terms of team fouls. And we've got a push off from Derry here and an offensive foul on an extended arm. And that's not going to be a happy call for the East Noble staff. That's the 3rd foul on Derry, and they're going to get Potts back into this game for Benedict with 1:35 to go. Two teams combined have lost their last 12 games. Looking to change that. Travel. Summers lost his pivot foot, turns it over with 1:18 to go in the fourth. Benedict back in for Potts. And Bellmont, they've got 2 fouls to still give. So really, ball pressure and trying to lock in defensively. Waltke, Summers against him. Right back to Benedict. Scott, final minute. Now Benedict. You can be as patient as you want here. Reach and foul on Schultz. Third team foul on Bellmont. Not the end of the world for the Braves because you want to potentially put somebody at the free throw line here late. But 50 seconds to go. It's East Noble inbounds deep to Owen Will. No reason for him to be in any hurry to come across the timeline. Waltke fouled by Summers. Team foul number 4 on Bellmont. So now East Noble, you're in that game of pressure the ball defensively at first if you're Bellmont, but then commit that foul if you feel like you're not going to be able to get a turnover, maybe extend this game a little bit. 44.7 left in the fourth. 1 point East Noble advantage. Bo Baker checks out. Isaac Baker in. Scott inbounding to Benedict in the backcourt. Baker not going to foul right away. Looking for some ball pressure. Double team comes. Scott out up high with it. Will looking for some help. Bounced it. Waltke, not the guy you want to foul necessarily. That puts him at the line for 2 free throws, as that is the 5th team foul on Bellmont. Summers, 4th personal. So now Summers for Bellmont, Scott for East Noble, each with 4 fouls. 30.4 as Waltke shoots 2 free throws. And he's good on the first. $24 points tonight for Carson Waltke. To get up to 25. And he makes it a three-point game. Still just 1 possession. But go time now for Bellmont. 25 seconds remaining. Selking off the handoff. Goes back to Schultz. A touch for Summers. Selking, who they want to get it to. Creates the separation. He got fouled and hit the 3. Daniel Selking. Unbelievable. Potts commits the foul on the 3. And we'll go back on the Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning replay as Selking, head fake. Second defender comes over. And the 3 is hit by Selking as Potts went down. May have rolled his ankle. And he's going to get help back up to his feet here. Selking with the separation and then sinks the 3. Foul on top of it. He's surpassed 30 points tonight. 31 for Daniel Selking. And a free throw to potentially give Bellmont the lead with just under 15 seconds remaining. Absolutely downtown. Head fake, get your 1 defender off the feet, step into the tray, and Potts down in pain, but it's Selking who hits the big shot. Potts able to get back off the floor. And this puts Selking at the line, an and 1 free throw on the 3-point basket to give Bellmont the lead. Missed it. Scott rebound. East Noble basketball. Waltke with 10 seconds in a tie ball game. Waltke spins, puts it up. No good. Timeout Bellmont with 3.6 to go. And the Braves will have a chance to win it in regulation. East Noble with a foul to give. And a huge missed free throw there keeps East Noble alive, really. Got a feeling we know where Bellmont's going with this basketball, too. $31 points for Selking. We are tied at 56. 3.6 seconds to go in the fourth. Got to go the full length of the floor. Hackman to Summers. And another timeout for Bellmont as they got the ball to midcourt. And we'll take that final timeout. Almost a full second comes off the clock, so it's down to 2.7, but good time management there. Again, a foul to give for East Noble, so in theory, right on this inbound, you could go foul, maybe waste half a second, maybe a little bit more, depending upon where the inbound is. Your one concern is, if Bellmont, weary of this, is looking to take a shot right away. They're going to try and get it to Daniel Selking if they can. 31 points for the sophomore. But a foul to give for East Noble. 2.7 on the clock. Hackman to inbound right in front of the East Noble bench. No timeouts left for Bellmont. Into Daniel Selking. He'll let it fly for the win. Off the mark. And we are headed to overtime. 56-56. Both teams looking for that first conference win of the season. Overtime, 4 minutes of it when we come back.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. Liuna's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are Liuna.
So as we welcome you back for this overtime period, you're going to see it live here. Bellmont and East Noble, each with an additional timeout in OT. Four-minute overtime period. Again, East Noble deciding not to give that foul that they had the opportunity to give potentially, means they're still not putting Bellmont in the bonus. DeKalb defeats Leo 61-38 is your final score tonight. Should have a final score coming in from Snyder and Bishop Dwenger as well. Thad Goff on the call there. Looks like he's typing in our chat, so we may get you a final score in the next couple of seconds. Snyder comes back from down 13. They beat Bishop Dwenger 66-61. Pull-up jump shot around the iron and out. Defensive board for Alex Scott. Remember, Scott with 4 personal fouls. And on the other side for Bellmont, 4 personal fouls for Baker. Owen Will sends it up high. Cope for Derry. Bounce pass finds its way to Derry. Now a touch for Walt Key, leading scorer for East Noble this evening. Scott, baseline, reach-in foul on Summers, and we've got free throws for East Noble with the clock stopped at 3:10 here in overtime. That is the 5th on Summers. So Summers will have to come out of this game. And Easton Baker is the one who checks in. 2 free throws for Alex Scott. Not sure what everybody was doing on the line there. Scott goes 1 for 2. 7 points for him. East Noble leads in overtime. Loose ball came right back to Hackman. A little bit of a break for Bellmont. Selking at the volleyball line. Sends it out. Baker the 3-ball. It's good! Easton Baker, the freshman, with the tray. 5 points off the bench for Baker. Scott, or rather that's Waltke going inside. Blocked by Bo Baker. Jump ball. Arrow stays here, but will flip with this held ball. Luca Benedict checking back in for East Noble. Back out to Derry, 2:20 left in overtime. Waltke into the lane. Wanted the push off. Wanted it again here. Just Coach Selking. Derry gave it up. Waltke inside to Will. Went off his chest. Turned over. Bellmont basketball. 1:54 to go. And again, East Noble still with a foul to give here late. Both teams 0-5 in the Northeast 8. East Noble trying to snap a 7-game losing streak. Bellmont's their last 5. Hackman hasn't been a scoring threat necessarily tonight. Baker, this is Isaac, goes to Bo Baker. Back out up high. Hackman with a touch. Minute 20 to go. Bo Baker looking for some help. Bounced it to Selking. Patient approach from Bellmont offensively as they run down time in overtime. Down to 112. Bo Baker off for Hackman. Scott poked it free. Saves it to Derry. Defensive effort for East Noble. Down to the final minute. Timeout. Knights. They do have 2 of them. They'll use 1 right here. And it is a full timeout for East Noble. 59-57. Bellmont leads by 2. We're inside the final minute. OT number 1.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
2-point Bellmont lead. East Noble basketball. 52 seconds to go in overtime. We welcome you back here, SummitCitySports.com. East Noble at Bellmont. Waltke to Scott. And a little bit of a bump and a whistle. Going to put Alex Scott at the line for 2 free throws. A chance to tie this game. Scott hits the first. Hackman called for his 3rd personal. 45 seconds still to go. Carroll defeats Huntington North tonight, 52-47. We'll wait for that final score officially, but Carroll did defeat Huntington North tonight. We're tied up at 59 here off the makes from Alex Scott. Selking goes back to Baker, outside Hackman. Handoff to Selking, drives into the paint, little runner off the mark. Will defensive rebound, 20 seconds to go. East Noble with the basketball. Timeout. .2 remains. And East Noble has taken its final timeout. Carroll 54, Huntington North 47. That is your final score from the Charger Fieldhouse tonight. So the SAC getting a win over the Northeast 8 there. DeKalb defeated Leo. That helps the Barons improve their Northeast 8 record to 4-2. New Haven 5-0, Huntington North 4-1, DeKalb 4-2. Columbia City not playing a conference game tonight. They'll play Norwell. Both those teams 3-2 in the conference on Saturday. And then somebody getting their first win of the conference slate here. Will it take more than one overtime to get there? 16.2 left in overtime. A little bit of NFL news just coming in. Your AP Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett from Cleveland. Cam Summers is fouled out of this game for Bellmont. He's the only casualty in terms of fouling out. Alex Scott with 4 personal fouls has played almost 10 minutes of game time with those fouls. 15 seconds to go. Benedict with 7, goes back to Scott. Spin move, Scott down the lane, missed it. Baker rebound. Timeout Bellmont with .8 to go. I'm not sure the Braves really had full possession of the ball there when that timeout was granted, but it was granted nonetheless, and Coach Bentley is making that same argument right now. They'll have to go the full length of the court. And just .8. So it looks like we'll be going to another overtime. East Noble does still have a foul to give. Just 3 points scored in this overtime period as we entered it tied at 56. And big missed free throws at certain points in this game. East Noble worse at the line tonight than Bellmont has been, but the Braves missed a couple of key late free throws that could have potentially won them this game. But they will have a shot at it. Full length of the floor, and again, the good thing for both these teams is they've got some time off after tonight. Bellmont 6 days off. East Noble with 8 days off. Hackman to inbound. They'll go to Selking. He got it off in time, put it up on the rim, and nearly had one heck of a walk-off. Instead, we'll go to a second overtime. Tied up at 59. SummitCitySports.com.
Brian Avery, Director of Champions Together for the Indiana High School Athletics Association. Champions Together is a program that partners the IHSAA and Special Olympics Indiana. It is designed to provide opportunities for students with and without intellectual disabilities to participate together on fields of play and in other activities throughout the year. Unified Sports, an important part of Champions Together, allows students who might not otherwise have the opportunity a chance to represent their school in interscholastic sport and compete for an IHSAA state championship. Unified Sports currently exist in roughly 1/3 of IHSAA member schools, and that number is growing. For over 10 years, Champions Together and Unified Sports have helped promote relationships between students with and without intellectual disabilities, increase graduation rates and school attendance, and improve the culture within our schools. To learn more about what is happening in the inclusion revolution, visit ihsaa.com.
4 minutes back on the clock, overtime number 2. Bellmont and East Noble, both teams one timeout. Will and Bo Baker in the middle to tip it off. Second overtime begins, and East Noble wins the tip. Benedict, Waltke, Derry, Scott, Will, the 5 on the floor for East Noble. Waltke, patient, goes to Scott. Driving in, sends it out. Will, head fake, up high to Benedict. And now Derry with another touch. Selking, Hackman, Baker, and Schultz, the 5 on the floor for Bellmont to begin overtime. And East Noble, any foul, they're going to the free throw line. It's a block for Bo Baker underneath. Will looking for some space, sends it back out up high. 55 seconds already off the clock in overtime number 2. Waltke, heavily contested in the lane, doesn't matter, he sinks it. And the mid-range jumper puts Waltke up to 27. 2:50 overtime number 2. Selking backs it up, goes out to Bo Baker. Eugene Baker, or Easton Baker, excuse me. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover. And now East Noble basketball, and we just saw what they did with the basketball on their first possession of overtime. We've already got a minute and a half off the clock. 2:25 to go. It's Easton Baker that was out of bounds near the student section. It's a jump stop, not a travel. Scott against Hackman. Spins into the lane. Scott, little floater, no. Will, offensive rebound. Back it out again for East Noble. 2 minutes to go. Second overtime here at the TP in Decatur. Derry. Bounced into Will. He'll kick to the corner for Benedict. And again, they reset. Waltke. Benedict. 1:45 to play. Double team. Benedict to Scott. Somebody's open. Bellmont recovers. 1:35. Scott. Into Hackman. Great elusiveness at the rim from Alex Scott. He gets 2. It's a 4-point East Noble lead. Selking against Will. Deep 3 from Selking. In and out. Offensive board. Bo Baker and a foul on the floor. It's on Scott. That's his 5th. 4th team foul on East Noble. Hey, you got to give Alex Scott a ton of credit. He played with 4 personal fouls for almost 15 minutes of game time here tonight without picking up that fifth. It does happen here in double overtime. Hackman into Selking. Will got him off his feet. Selking missed on the three. Lot of contact on the baseline. No foul. 1:06 to go in double overtime. Bellmont remains with the basketball. Hackman slaps the ball, ready to inbound. Back to Selking, corner three. It's off the side of the backboard. Saved again by Schultz. He threw it off of a Knight there, not a Brave, but the Braves get the possession. 61 seconds now left in double OT. Back to Selking in the corner. He'll go baseline. Pass was partially deflected, turned over to Derry, and now no reason to hustle if you're East Noble. Selking knows it. Double team. Waltke, patient, gets rid of it. Pass deflected. Baker gets the takeaway. Selking blocked on the three. Bo Baker with it inside. Turns. No. Waltke defensive board. 35 seconds remaining. Gonna have to start fouling if you're Bellmont. Will goes to Waltke. He gets through traffic and is fouled with 26.7 to go. Waltke shooting free throws, and East Noble a chance to go in front by potentially 6, as that is the 5th personal on Bo Baker. So now Cam Summers and Bo Baker have fouled out of this game for Bellmont. Alex Scott fouled out for East Noble. 2 free throws for Carson Waltke. .28 points for Waltke tonight. 26.7 remaining. Waltke hits the pair. He's got 29. Got to hustle if you're Bellmont. 25 seconds to go. Down by 6. Hackman bounced it down low. Schultz turns off the backboard and good. Timeout Bellmont. 16.8 left in this game. Timeout for Bellmont. We'll take a quick 30-second pause. Come back with the rest of this one after this. SummitCitySports.com.
Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Double overtime and a thrilling game tonight here in Decatur. East Noble leads 65-61. 16.8. All that's left in this game. East Noble will be shooting free throws if they are fouled. It's assuming they can get the ball in cleanly here. Any sort of turnover for Bellmont. Look to score immediately off of it. 3 players have fouled out in this game. 2 for the Braves, 1 for the Knights. 3 starters not on the floor right now. As Will inbounds, goes to Waltke in the corner. And as he steps through the defenders, he's fouled. 14.2 to go. Foul is on Hackman. His 4th. Waltke just made a couple free throws. He heads down to this side of the floor. A chance to etch his 30th point of the night with 1 made free throw here. Missed the first. Still just a 4-point game. Possession arrow favors Bellmont on a jump ball. No timeouts, though, for the Braves. 14.2 on the clock. Free throws good for Waltke. He does have 30. 10 seconds to go. Selking, step back, deep three, offline. Ball on the floor, jump ball. Arrow stays here with just 3 seconds to go. A 5-point game, and East Noble on the verge of its first conference win of the season and the first conference win in the Ed Bentley era. Here's the inbound. Schultz goes to Selking. The three is no good. And East Noble snaps a 7-game losing streak with a 5-point win here at the TP. 66-61 your final score. East Noble gets the victory behind 30 points for your PSM player of the game, Carson Waltke. And congrats to Coach Bentley on earning his 175th win as a head coach. East Noble, with some time off, they'll be at home next Wednesday against Bishop Dwenger. Bellmont is off until next Friday when they travel to DeKalb. For my cameraman, Matt Jackson, I'm Jared Matheny saying so long from the TP and Decatur tonight. East Noble with a double overtime thrilling win over Bellmont.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260s dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Developed for athletes of all sports, PSM's Edge training program is a personalized, high-intensity experience designed to help you outperform the competition. Whether you're looking to enhance your speed, strength, power, agility, or overall fitness, our expert training staff will build a program that adapts to your schedule while maximizing your overall performance. Now accepting athletes 12 years old and up. Get started today. Schedule your free evaluation at psmsports.com/edge.
I started playing football when I was 4 years old in the Cub Football League at Leo. My freshman year of high school, I really started to notice that there was something different about how I played compared to what some other people were playing like. So then I started to develop more. I started to see the results, and then being able to go to Iowa was a big opportunity for me. Being able to train here at PSM has really given me an edge over my competitors. Working on my speed, that's the name of the game nowadays, is who's the fastest guy on the field. Being able to put my body in different positions to allow me to be in the best position during the game. It's so important to not take those days off and just get into a place like PSM where they have flexible hours, and it's good for college athletes to come in and just train.
Anderson Heating and Air, locally owned and operated with over 50 years of experience. Call us today and get a free quote on a brand new furnace and AC, financed and available. Don't wait. Call us today and sign up for a maintenance agreement and stay cool. Our maintenance agreements will ensure that you're first in line if you have an emergency, and we'll send one of our service techs out for cleanings twice a year. Call us at 557-0958 or request an appointment on our website. Call Anderson Heating and Air, where your emergency is our emergency.
Game day, the moment athletes live for, the intensity, the passion, the unforgettable plays, and while you focus on the game, Watermark Sports Photo captures the memories. From the heart-pounding action to the game-winning score, our game day photos make your athlete the star. But we don't stop at game day. With our Sportrait sessions, together we dream up poses and take your athlete's story to the next level. Serving Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, from colleges to high schools and club sports, moments fade, but the memories last forever. Watermark Sports Photo, where every shot is legendary.
At PSM Sports Therapy, recovery is more than getting you back to your sport. It's about building a stronger version of you. Our team of experts uses state-of-the-art technology to build personalized care plans that get you healthy and back in action safely. With no physician order needed, contact us directly to receive top-quality care exactly when you need it. Call 260-266-4007. Visit one of our Fort Wayne locations or go to psmsports.com to learn more.
The future is what you make it, so make it matter. At the University of St. Francis, we'll help you build a purposeful life, one based on your interests, goals, and desire to make the world a better place. Learning is personal here. You'll be known by name, supported by experts, and connected to professional opportunities. Our Catholic values will inspire you to use your education for the greater good by serving and leading others. Remember, the future is what you make it. Build a life of meaning and purpose at St. Francis. You belong here.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Here, every athlete is one of one. Every day is an opportunity to improve, to become faster, stronger, healthier. That's our commitment. With elite training and expert care, we transform athletes by pushing through challenges and sharing every victory. PSN, you've got goals. We help you get there. Learn more at psmsports.com.
The way that everyone